Let's find criminal justice academic journals using the criminal justice databases. Criminal justice abstracts and criminal justice database are the two most popular. We'll also take a look at APA Psych Info, and that's more for your criminology topics or looking at the behavior of the crimes. Let's first go to criminal justice abstracts, and let's do a search on a popular topic this past year, uh, and that topic is defund police. So I'll just say defund police as our keywords. And notice there's only one result. So, why is there only one result? You may ask, especially for an academic journal, and that's because this is a very recent topic of discussion in the past year or so, and as this lingers or continues, there'll be more academic journals on this topic. As of this recording, it is the end of April 2021, and this publication is from January through April 2021. But let's look at the subject terms here to get more keywords possibilities for our next search. And we see here, police reform. We can click here to do another search from here. That's our descriptor, that's what the DE means. And we have 152 results. And that's just on police reform. Um, and notice in this database, it automatically limits all of our results to link full text. If you're never not getting enough results, deselect that for more option. And just because the full text is not in this database does not mean that we do not have it at all. I'm going to go back and do another search for police reform. We did that from the subject of the last article, and sometimes just doing it back from the search bar will lead to different results. Okay, and notice because it's right now it's searching a different field. So that was searching right now we're searching all the fields for police reform. But defund the police and police reform, they're similar, but why is defund the police a popular topic and not police reform by itself? Because that's always been a topic that's been around. So we may want to look at the reasons for why this is such a new topic. So we could search police reform and there's a problem with is it it's related to the police shootings, so we could actually go back and say police shootings. That got us a few more results. And this seems to be more in line with what we're looking for, but still, there are only 5. So if you really want to search police, defund the police, I would start here. Limit it to academic journal, so there's only 4 when you do it that way. But let's see. This seems to be something that we're looking for. Police reform, police shootings. The police shootings is really why we're looking at defunding the police. And this is from last year, January 2020. So if this was the best of the bunch, what you could do is use the bibliography or the cited references for this article to find additional resources. Okay, so we see this first one here, the effects of police body-worn cameras, which has been one of the reforms that has been made in the last 5 to 10 years. This is from 2014. You could take a look at that article. You can download it. Now I want to make note of this. In the other one, we got this by looking at the references for that other article. Now this one is different. It says time cited in this database 61 times. So these are not the references for this article, but these are references, more recent references that use this article in their bibliography. And let's take a look at that. So this is from 2015, and all of these would be more recent. So here's something from March 2021. So, don't shoot: the impact of historical African American protests on police killings of civilians. This is also from March 21, Journal of Quantitative Criminology. Okay, so what we've done here is use one article that led us to a list of references, and that references led us to another article, and then that led us to 61 more recent articles, and we've selected this one from the list. So let's use this as in our example. And of course, this is from the journal Quantitative Criminology, and of course, quantitative kind of notes that there's been some kind of study done, and you can also verify that in the abstract here. Objectives, and let's see if we find the other headings that you see in those types of papers. Yes, methods, then conclusion and results. So this looks like a study that they may have done themselves. Okay, and this has 5 references, but let's select the Find It at GSU. If you're at another institution, your institutional link should be here, or you can view that publisher site if your institution has a subscription to that publisher. I'm gonna do this. Just make sure you find your equivalent. Okay, Georgia State is my organization. I have access, so I can actually download that here. Okay. Other things you can do on this page, I'll always like to point out, is cite. And if you select cite, there you have the APA 7th edition that you could copy and paste and put in your paper. You can also email this, and whenever you email it, make sure you select the correct citation format that you want. And just like we did right before, copy and paste that APA 7 citation format will be in the body of the email, and you can copy and paste it from there. Okay, so I'm going to go back. We started looking for, we first started searching defund the police as our topic, our keywords, and we have a few here. And notice this is not selected, so we have a few more results. Limit that to academic journals. If you didn't find what you're looking for, whatever topic you're doing, what's the reason behind that topic? And that will help you with other keywords. Or of course, you can always look at the article and see what terms they use here. Police brutality, police misconduct, and then you could do that as additional terms. We first did police reform, It's just a broad topic, but we just saw police misconduct as one of the terms of that other article, and we can combine these using and. Okay, and so that's another way to get to the additional articles that you may need. Um, we also did police reform and police shootings. And when we looked here, we went to cited references, or the references in this article. We went there, and out of those 22, we looked here and saw that this article from 2015 has been cited 61 times, and that led us to another list of articles that you can go to. So that's just one way. Now you can keep going back and we can get more precise with the issue. And this has come up as a Black Lives Matter issue. So police reform. Okay. And of course, we can go on and on with finding different results, changing up based on our keyword terms. Um, so from defund police to police reform and police shootings, those couple of articles led us to, I think, enough results to start with. And of course, make another list of what you've used as your keywords, and then you can go back once you start reading the articles and you find that you don't have the articles that you need, the research that you need. You can go back, do different searches. Now I'm going to go back here to our list of databases. That was Criminal Justice Abstracts. Criminal Justice Database works. It's a different vendor, but it works similar results. APA Psych Info, and you may be wondering why you're researching a psychology database, but of course, when you look at criminology, that might be one reason to come here. Why do people commit crimes? And another reason here is sometimes you may be looking for a specific type of study. And under methodology, what methodology would you like to use? Let's say a focus group. And maybe you're a focus, you will stay with police brutality. See if anyone has done a focus group on that. Okay. So there was a focus group. This is one of the earlier cases. And with this database, you also have some other things that you can do. It lets you know the age group of the focus group. So this focus group is a qualitative study. So you're not looking at numbers, but you're getting opinions from those in your empirical study. So if you needed one of these kind of study, this article fits the bill. The link full text is there. Again, the cited references are the references in this article that could lead you to other results. Now the articles in that bibliography will not all be focus group articles, so keep that in mind. And this article has been cited once, so this article appears in that bibliography. So this is 2016 article, so this would be more recent. The time cited articles are always more recent, so this is from January 2016 just a couple of months more recent. Again, this may be a lot of good background if we were dealing with reasons why people are asking for police reform and to defund the police. Yep, in the wake of a national crisis. So this would give you some hint as to, this the genesis of this was at least 2016. So it's the start of historical analysis for your paper. This has just been a brief introduction to finding scholarly articles using the criminal justice databases.